Hello, thanks for watching my video, and I just wanted to share a story about jollof before you actually watch the tutorial, and it's about my jollof moments. So I always try to live by these 3F in my life: food, family and friends. And jollof is always able to bring most of these F's together. Well, F because jollof is food, and my jollof moments are moments where I share jollof with my friends, which is quite often. And also jollof reminds me of when I was smaller and I used to live with my mom and dad. So I had no bills to pay, no rent to pay, and also I used to share the room with my sister, which at the time I thought was something horrible, but I wish I could go back. I would pay to come back home and find her sleeping in my room again. And jollof was one of the first things that my sister learned to cook properly, and she used to take so much pride in it, and she used to cook jollof every time she could. And we used to share jollof with the family. We used to share jollof with friends at church assemblies and everything. And I always miss those moments, and there's not even one day that I would make jollof and I wouldn't just think about my sister and jollof moments. I just hope you will have tons of jollof moments as well, and I hope this tutorial on how to make jollof will help you to get a lot of jollof moments like I always try to have. See you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.
So the first ingredient you will need for jollof rice is obviously the rice, and I use basmati rice, Indian rice, also known as Chinese rice. To do my tomato sauce, I use one kind of tomato, and I also use the tomato puree to have that consistency and that color that I like for my jollof. I also like to use olive oil to fry my onions, and to add some spice I like to use this kind of red pepper. 1 cube of Maggi cube, any stock cube will do. And I also like to add some soy sauce for the salty taste, but also for the color that gives to the jollof. So for this particular jollof rice, I decided to use spring onions because I didn't have any onions in the house, but any onion thing will do really. So I start by frying the spring onions in olive oil. So once they get to a golden color, I like to add the tomatoes to the onions that I'm frying. After that, I will just mix the tomato sauce, and I like to add my spice, so whichever spice you decide to use. So in my case, I will add the pepper, and I would also add the Maggi cube, the soya sauce, all that jazz. And I later decided to add some beans to it because I fancied some, so I added that to my tomato sauce. So once you can see that the tomato sauce is cooked enough, you normally can notice by the change of color. I decided to add the rice, and I added some more soya sauce. I then put some water into the rice to make sure it helps soften the rice and cook well. I covered it with some aluminium foil, and I make sure I just stir it now and then. And here are the final results. I hope you will give it a try and enjoy it and have lots of jollof moments.